Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm here with Eleni. Eleni, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Um, Sorry, all right. Um, that's all you need to know about me, right?
All right, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. So our first topic of today is gonna be regrets. What regrets do you have that you wish that you could have done something about, like that you wish that you could have changed?
Honestly, I feel like my biggest regret in life in general is just like caring too much about what other people think. And that's something I feel like improved the past like year. I feel like that's my biggest I'd say my biggest 2020 accomplishment was that like improving like I don't know, I just used to worry about other people's judgment too much, not being like enough for people. But honestly, you just have to like find the best version of yourself, which I feel like I have done. So been pretty happy lately.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Um, Thanks for asking. Some of my um, some of my biggest regrets in life is probably um doing the wrong thing and convincing myself is right, and then also it would, like, for example, it would be like I was convincing myself that doing this would make me happy. Like if I bought this piece of clothing, it would make me happy, or like if I did X, Y, and Z, it would like make me happy or something like that. Like it was like throughout my life there was a lot of convincing myself to like believe that something is true when it's really not. Do you kind of understand what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because I would do the same thing, but like I said with like judgment, like I would convince myself that I'm always being judged. Like I feel like high school like it shouldn't be, but there's a lot of competition and it's kind of ridiculous. And you just kind of have to realize that like you're your own person and there's like I don't know, you shouldn't feel the need to compare yourself to other people. Everyone's their own person. And yeah.
yeah, like if I if you really think about it, no one really goes home at the end of the night and then just like thinks like, oh, like this kid wore a stupid shirt today, and then oh,
Yeah.
I hope he's having a bad day. No, like nobody really thinks like that. Like if you really think like that,
Everyone's
then
too worried about themselves.
yeah, like
They care about you.
everybody's too worried about themselves to like notice anything about like you. Like even though that kind of sounds fucked up to say, like it's the truth. Like no one thinks of you as much as you think of yourself. You know, like if you got like a
Yeah, that's
stain
so
on your
true.
shirt, nobody will really like notice except for you. You know, like that would be the only thing bothering you, but no one else will like really care. Like
That's so true. And that's like, I don't know, same thing with like beauty standards. I know it's like, I know it happens to girls and boys, but girls are more like open about it. That's why girls get the main like focus around like beauty standards. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
yeah.
getting at.
Mhm.
Boys just hide their emotions more, I feel like, which they shouldn't. But um, I don't know. Everyone's just so caught up in meeting like a certain standard that it's just so like, it's exhausting. Like,
What
it's really
standard? What do you mean?
like I don't know. It has a lot to do with social media, I would say, and just everyone just trying to be a certain like way to impress other people, which is
I understand what you're saying actually.
ridiculous, and it takes a while to overcome. But everyone has their moments with that shit.
I do feel like everyone tries to portray like the best version of themselves on social media, and then you would see everybody posting pictures of them like at like parties where with their friends, where like traveling, or having fun and something like that. And then like if you think from an outsider point of view, you would see that and you would be like, oh, they have the perfect life, and then like I want everything they have, but then you don't really know like what's going on like behind the scenes. You know, like
Social media is so fake.
it's so
Like
toxic.
I saw this thing once, this quote, and I was like just blown away. It's so stupid, but it's so true. Okay, so you know how people have like finstas, like fake
Yeah.
instas, and you post like stupid shit, and then your Rinsta is like your real Insta. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Because like your Insta is like fake pictures of like everything perfect and like all happy, and then your Finsta should be your Rinsta because you're posting like who you are truthfully, and you know.
That does make sense. I do agree with that. Do you remember like there was a point like last year everybody posted like those like until tomorrow things, like
Yeah,
pictures of themselves. Like genuinely, like I feel like when everybody posted that, like it genuinely made me feel like more like comfortable using social media because everybody
Yeah,
like showing
it
up.
really did. That was. I wish it was just like that always, but
Yeah, like but like if you really think about it, the only thing that's stopping you is other people judging you for being
uh-huh.
weird, being quote unquote like weird or something like that. Like that's like
Yeah.
that's like the only reason why people don't like just like post like what they would post on fucking like on their like private stories on their actual like main Instagram. But like honestly, if you like see some other people, some like older people, that's what they do because like they don't really care, like they
At a
just
certain point, you just can't even care anymore.
yeah
I
like
feel like people will judge you, like no matter what, so you might as well just do whatever.
yeah exactly like I feel like people are too caught up in like getting likes and comments instead of like what like posting and like saying what they would actually want to do and say like
hmm That's another thing. Like I saw another quote. I see a lot of quotes. Okay, so another quote that's um like you could get like someone can get like 5 likes on the Instagram picture and be living the best life ever, or you can get like 500 likes and they'll be like going through shit like secretly. Like it's not all about like how it comes off to other people. Like
I think it's all validation from like you're basically seeking for validation from other people. Like
hmm
it's like, oh, I posted this. Like, oh, what's everybody else like think of me now? Like, oh, everybody like a lot of people like this picture. It makes me feel good because I get more validation from everybody else. And then
yeah.
it's like, oh, I didn't get as many likes on this picture than I used to get. And then it would be like, oh, like what's going on? Like nobody's like validating me, and that's why people would get like upset about that shit. Like that is so stupid to me. Like honestly, that is genuinely the most stupid thing I've heard.
It really is. I'm not even gonna lie, like I used to have that mentality. I used to be like, oh, like this picture only got this many likes. I probably look bad in it, but like that's really not the
That's
case.
not how it actually is. Like
Yeah,
it's
I know, but it's just stupid, like validation, like you said. And it's just a
yeah.
dumb mindset.
Okay. Next topic. Would you go into the future or go back in the past?
Um Honestly, I think go into the past because the future, like I don't want to know what's gonna happen until it happens. Like I just want everything just to like happen. Like I don't want it spoiled. But if I can go in the
No, I'm
past,
not
just
saying I'm not saying like you see into the future. Like you just directly go into the future. You go into like
no, because I don't want to like miss out on. Even though I'm probably gonna go through like more shit in life, like I don't want to miss out on that because it's all learning experiences. But
that's a
I'd
good.
rather go into the past because there are like some stupid shit that I change and can improve about myself or like teach myself. I don't know. That's just how I think of it. What about you?
That's a pretty good point of view. I didn't really think of it like that. Like because I always thought that I would want to go into the future because like I always thought that everything in the past should be just left in the past. Like everything was like a blessing or a mistake. And like
I guess you could say that for both though. Like everything in the past happened for a reason, but everything in the future is also gonna happen for a reason. So
yeah, that's true. But then like I would always want to like go into the future because I don't really care about what's in the past anymore. Like it's like I've been through it. I don't want to go through it again. Like I don't want to go through high school again. Like if I'm being honest, like even like knowing what I know now, like honestly, like I don't really want to go through high school again. I'm not saying it hasn't been fun. It's been like the best 4 years of my life probably, honestly. But like it's just like I've been through it and like I just want to like move on now. Like I'm like
yeah, that's kind of true. Now I kind of want to change my answer, but
I mean like hearing what you said actually did make me want to change my answer too because I was always like yo like that's true like I don't want to miss out like what's in the future either.
yeah. So I
So
guess it could be both ways.
yeah, exactly. So what advice would you give your past self? Because since you want to go back in the past.
Um, Honestly, like short and simple, probably just that everything will like be okay and everything will work out because I don't know, like the earlier years of high school, I just used to be like so caught up in like bullshit. Like I would work myself up over like the stupidest shit. I would freak out, whatever. And it's just, I don't know. I just feel like I wasted so much time just stressing over shit I had no control over. And I don't know. I just feel more like free as a person.
Now you say?
Yeah.
Um,
Like when you're going through shit, people tell you like even when you don't want to hear it, people will tell you like everything's going to be okay and you just don't want to like accept it, but it's true. Like everything works out. Like even if it doesn't, even if you can't see it in the moment, there's a reason for everything. Like I truly believe that everything happens for a reason.
real shit. Like something I learned like is that I've always kind of said this. I forgot where I saw this, but I think it was a YouTuber or something that taught me this. It was like if you can do something about it, don't stress. If you can't do anything about it, don't stress either. Like because like if you can do something about it, then like why would you stress? What's the point of stressing over it when you can do something?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can't do anything, then there's no point in stressing. Like, well, I feel like I've told you that before, right? Like,
Yeah, you definitely have. Also, like I would tell myself that I only have control like over myself and my actions. Like you can't, no matter what, you can't control what other people are doing around you. Like some people around you are praying for your downfall. Like they really are, and you can't control that.
you'd be
So you
surprised. You'd be
might as
surprised.
well just what?
You'd be surprised, like who around you would be like doing
Yeah, and they're fake applauding for you. Something you'll realize. It's okay though because we're baddies.
that. Mm, if you could live anywhere in the world, what would it be?
um, if I could choose a country, I would choose Greece, just because that's where my family's from, and it's just one of my favorite places. But if I were to stay in the USA, I would say probably California, but not LA.
Where?
I don't know, like somewhere in
Okay.
California. Or like Florida. I don't know. I like nicer weather, but I feel like LA is so like I don't know. It's not my vibe. It's a cool place, but I wouldn't live there.
I would want to live in New York if only it had like the weather of like Florida or something.
Right?
Yeah.
And maybe if it was a little cheaper or something, that'd be cool.
Uh,
Like I want to stay on. Like I feel like I'm gonna end up staying in Long Island,
don't
but
please don't do that. Please
don't do that.
don't do it. Like Long Island, like I'm telling you, like I've been to like a few places, and Long Island is not like it at all.
Yeah, but I've also been to like a few places, and they're like farms.
Like okay, I'd rather live in a farm.
Like when I visit my brother at school, it's literally the middle of nowhere. You have to drive like 2 hours to get to a supermarket.
I feel like I've gotten like used to like living in like the like city areas when like because I went to like Virginia and I was just like it was like trees and like darkness and like farms and stuff. Like I was like, yo, this is not it. Like where's all the where's all the pollution and like rats and stuff. Like
Honestly, I would consider living in New York City, but from what I've heard, it's only like lit if you're like rich there, you know? Like I feel like there's like a downside to like every place.
where would you live that you could be poor in like fuck what was I gonna say?
I
um
don't know.
oh no but I mean like obviously if you're rich like wherever you live is gonna be fucking nice like
Yeah.
probably, like but I mean like you probably live in like I don't know like Oklahoma like and have your rent be like 15 cents and like 2 sacks of potatoes or something like
I
um,
don't know. There's so many states that you like forget about. Like who live like do people live in like what's a random state? Like North Dakota? Like what's there?
I mean
No,
like
there's
no
so many
people are
random states.
I
Everyone's just
forget how
like
long it was um like more than like 50% of the states like have like 50% of the people. Never mind. Like I forgot.
mm,
It was like a lot of states like are just like are mostly just like farms and like plantations and stuff, and then like
yeah.
usually you only hear about like the like populated states like New York, LA, like Florida, like Texas or something like that. Like
Mhm. I feel like the middle like states are stupid because I feel like the
middle
states that are
states are
like
stupid.
I feel like the states that are like on the coast like the East Coast, West Coast, you know, like those are the more like common ones. Because I wouldn't want to live somewhere where there's not a coast. Honestly, I feel trapped because there's no like water. It's just land everywhere.
Why don't you just go to like a lake or something?
Well, I don't think there's lakes and like actually no, there probably is.
um, you didn't even ask me where I want to live. Thanks.
Where do you want to live?
I live probably in China actually because I want to. Because if I'm being honest, America, like the U.S. like in general is very different from like China. Like you probably know that too because you've been to Greece, right? Like everything like feels like much more different than like here. That's
It's completely different life.
yeah.
Everything's so different.
Like I would definitely want to live in China. I would probably want to live like with my. I would want to live close to my grandparents and my aunt definitely, like, because definitely miss my grandparents cooking and my aunt's cooking definitely. Very very good.
Yeah, my Greek family's cooking's pretty good too. They should have a cook off.
You guys would get your ass beat, like no doubt in my mind. I get it. Do you believe in love at first sight?
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like you can meet someone and like have like an instant like click. Like I've definitely had that before. Like I've met someone new and just be like, wow, like I get along really well with this person. Or even but I don't know. I feel like personally for me, I feel like I need to get to know a person. I need to like know people's like I don't know. There's just so much to a person that you're not gonna see the first time you see them, you know?
I would say I don't believe in it at all because that's all physical attraction. You know, like you can be like two
Yeah.
people can be attracted to each other physically, but then like once they start to like get to know each other and like their personality, and then like you guys both realize like you like I hate you, like your personality fucking sucks. Like
Mhm. Like you can literally see the most attractive person and get to know them and just be a completely different person than you thought. You really can't judge a book by their cover. Like you really can't.
like,
Learn that.
you know what sucks when attractive people have really bad personalities. Like
Yeah,
that's sucks, but
it really does. People just people are just stupid.
I do feel like a lot of people like think like how they look is like a part of their personality and like
I
who
think it's a personality trait.
yeah like they're like who they are like not like
I feel like people like let their looks get to their own head too much and like it's one thing to be confident. Like I really think that everyone should be confident in themselves, but it's another thing to be conceited. They're two completely different things. Like you can't let it like absorb everything else in your life. Like like you know what I'm saying?
yeah you can't be like you
Like
can't be like oh like why am I being treated like this? I'm so attractive. Like no, that's not how life works. You know, like it's not like everything's based off your looks. Like you know, like you gotta like have like a good personality and like a good like foundation. You know, like
and also like being confident. It's like you are like happy with yourself, but you also appreciate other people around you. Like you know, like you're attractive or whatever, but you see other people as attractive. Like when you're conceited, you're like, I'm the most attractive person in this room. Like you can't have that mindset, you know?
exactly like especially when like they like talk a lot like about themselves. This is like that's like another thing I don't like about a lot of people that like it's like every single conversation they try to like like bring the topic back to like them like talking about themselves like that. I hear that sometimes and then like I'm just like yo like
Mm-hmm.
cut it out.
Very true.
um, what do you look for in a partner? As in like either physical or like mental, like personality traits.
Um, Personality wise, honestly, just someone who's like willing to just be there for me and like someone I can trust. I feel like trusting someone is probably the most important part in a relationship.
Hmm.
Someone funny. That's very important. I don't want no dry ass mans. Um, I don't know, just someone that I can get along with well, and that I don't have to like worry about them doing anything behind my back. And looks
That's
wise,
rare.
honestly,
That's pretty rare to find nowadays.
yeah, yeah, pretty rare to find nowadays. Looks wise, I don't have like, I mean, I don't have a specific type.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Okay, I don't. It's no, because I can see someone that's not my type, but still be attracted to them. And if I like their personality, then it's not going to change anything.
Yeah, definitely. Like I feel like having a type isn't like you're just gonna like go for like these kind of guys, these
Hmm.
kind of people. But then like with some people that's the case, but like with like most people, it's like you have like a certain like type of like people that you like look for, and then you find attractive. But then like it doesn't. I don't think it necessarily need. I don't think the other person needs to have like those traits. You know, like
Hmm. Like if I find someone that I'm like interested in, and they're or like if someone's interested in me and they're not my type, I'm not going to be like I can't talk to him because he's not my type. Like I will give them a chance because there's more to a person than their looks.
yeah,
Like it's not all about that. At least that's how I feel. I can't speak for everyone.
yeah. I feel like that's the case for like most people though. Like, but like I feel like I've also heard of people like cutting off their partners because they feel like they're not like attractive enough or something like that. Like yeah, I feel like I hear that sometimes too. Like that's pretty fucked up if I'm being honest.
Hmm.
Like do I look for?
What'd you say?
So what do I look for? I'm trying to think really. I can't kind of blanking right now. Somebody that cares. Yeah, somebody that cares. Someone who is mature. Finally learned that like
Mature is a good word.
I like mature girls. I don't like immature stuff. Um, someone that's funny. I mean, it's pretty rare. Like, um, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. Hmm. Someone that knows how to cook. Actually, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
because
Someone.
women belong in the kitchen, right?
No, like, yeah, like, no.
Yeah, dishwasher.
I mean, if you insist, like, no, but like, I want a girl that's able to like take care of herself. You know, like, I want her to be. So,
Yeah,
I want her to know how to cook for
independent,
herself.
independent.
Yeah, independent. Exactly. That's a perfect word. Like, I want her to like know how to like do everything for herself, not have to like rely on me for anything. You know, like
Hmm.
eventually,
That's a very good point.
eventually when I have like a family, I don't want her to be like calling me at work, like asking me how to fucking do the laundry, like while I'm like dealing with like patients or clients or something. You know, like
Hmm.
um, what else? Actually, I do know my type. I'll be honest because they're Spanish girls, but they not like the crazy ones. I feel like probably like the like nice ones, definitely. Like if
Okay.
you have an accent. Um, do you think looks really matter?
Um, yes and no,
What do you
if
mean?
I'm being honest. Yes, because well, let me start with no. No, because I've been attracted to people, like I've like liked people before that I didn't think were like the most attractive, but we just had like a good like relationship or a connection. Um, and at like a certain point, you start to like find them attractive because you're attracted to their personality.
Yeah,
Like you'll be kind of like blinded by what that like. It just doesn't phase me all the time. But yes, meaning like if I do think you're like really attractive, then that's just like a plus.
yeah,
It just I don't know. You can't go wrong with being attractive. So
that's true. Um, I do think that like not even with like relationships or anything, I do think looks matter like in life in general because like if you think about it, like everyone tends to treat like more attractive people like better. Like if that makes sense. Like it like
pretty privilege.
yeah,
It's a thing.
like I know a lot of girls that take advantage of that. I'm not gonna call them out, but like I see it with
Yeah, no, a lot of people do take advantage of it.
yeah, like, um, yeah, but like I really do think like looks like it's really not much you can change about how you look exactly. Like
Hmm.
not like a lot unless you like face wise you can't really change a lot, but like physically I think you can like make yourself like more appealing to like someone else by like exercising, dieting, like all that stuff, you know.
Hmm.
Okay. This is going to conclude our podcast today, Lenny. Do you have anything you would like to say to the audience watching?
Actually, I have a random piece of advice that I was going to mention before, but I forgot to.
Go for it.
Um, so if you ever feel like stuck, like whether it be with like a significant other, friends, whatever, just realize that there's literally 7 billion people in the world and we're on a fucking small ass rock in the middle of nowhere, and God knows how big outer space is. There's literally like, I know it sounds corny as fuck, but there's so much out there. Don't give up and just fight to be the best version of yourself and find the right people, because they're definitely out there somewhere. And yeah.
Thank you, Lenny. That was very motivational. I feel very motivated now.
Okay, I'm gonna go eat Five Guys.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.